What up, y'all? Marty Lee here once again, and of course today I'm here to talk about you see it, those LSU Tigers once again, man, once again. But instead of football, I'm here to talk LSU basketball, men's basketball, and it's kind of crazy to see that like we're talking about men's basketball after all the fact that ladies basketball here in Baton Rouge has been pretty much a thing for like a very long time. Men's basketball hasn't been a thing in a very long time, probably since like the last time they went to the Final Four, but. So yeah, here to talk LSU men's basketball today, and of course, I mean, hey, they picked up a big win yesterday on the road in Alabama. They played the Crimson Tide, and they ended up winning. Man, it was a close game, SEC game matched up, and the Tigers are currently 12-7, and they have 6 games remaining left in this regular season. And of course, they have a game coming up against Georgia. Then after that, they have the big matchup against Oklahoma here in Baton Rouge. So my thing here with the LSU Tigers is a men's basketball team together, collectively as a whole, because I'll get into Ben Simmons in a moment. But the key word for them is consistency. Consistency, consistency. If they can just keep it together, put a string of wins together, I mean, hey, who says that they can't make a run? Not only in the SEC tournament, but they get into and if they keep playing like this, if they stay together, they play well as a unit collectively, like they did yesterday in Tuscaloosa. Who says that they can't make a run in the tournament, man? I mean, Quarterman, I love the energy that he brings to the game every single night. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Hornsby knocks down a couple jumpers. Craig Victor, man, Craig Victor is the unsung hero of the team. Mark my words. One thing that they have to do, they definitely have to cut down on all those turnovers. And if they quit turning the ball over as much, they can have a shot to beat anybody. And of course, hey, Ben Simmons, he's coming into his own. He's finally coming to his own. Now, early in the week, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, man. I ripped. I'm not gonna say I ripped Ben Simmons on Twitter, but I definitely did have like a couple. Just it was like, yo, like it's kind of like he's halfway giving it effort out there. But I mean, the kid's young. He's 18, 19 years old. He's from the other side of the world. He's not built like Americans. He doesn't have an attitude like us Americans have. He doesn't just have like a mean streak in him like we do. I mean, kids from overseas, what else do you expect from him? But hey, I mean, my things that I wanted Ben Simmons, me personally, I wanted Ben. I think we all want Ben to be more selfish because I mean, my God, the kid's a freak of nature. He's like what 6'8", 6'10", with a handle that's improving. That is improving. I'm not gonna say his handle is great, but he's an improving kid. I mean, what else you expect from him? So yeah, Ben Simmons, I think he just needs to kind of like expand his game just a little bit. If he just kind of like steps out, develops some type of elbow jumper or either like a jump shot somewhere around the free throw line, that'll be great. That'll be easy. That'll be perfect. His inside the post moves are incredible. He can finish with the left hand. He's naturally left-handed. He can finish with the right hand. He's ambidextrous. He can do either one. His post moves are incredible. He has a great knack for the ball. And yeah, of course, I mean his stats reflect it. The kid averages 20 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 assists a game. And if you watch some of his passes are pinpoint on the money. It's like right there in the sweet spot. Any of y'all out there who've ever like sat there and played basketball, not just like on the street, but in a court, in a real gym for a real team, for somebody, you know what I'm talking about, that sweet spot. Anytime somebody can just hit you right there in the pocket and then you just ready to let it go. Ben Simmons, he's a gifted passer. That's great. Emotional growth also from the team, man. I mean, it's kind of like whenever they go onto the floor, it's kind of like they have too much swag. Like they're way too cool whenever they come out on the floor, man. They have to be able. Somebody has to be on the team and say, look, we're coming out here and we're coming to hoop and we're coming to ball, and like somebody has to be the emotional leader. Yesterday after the win, excuse me, because they played at midday yesterday. After the win, Ben Simmons let out like a huge like roar towards the crowd. I mean, hey, playing on the road, I mean, it's no better feeling than going into the enemy's house and taking out the enemy, right? So yeah, the emotional growth, they have to continue to grow as a team emotionally, and they have to cut down on those turnovers. If they can do that, that'll be great. Like I said, they have 6 games remaining and left in the regular season. They have the next 2 games are at home against Georgia and against Oklahoma. So yeah, and then after that, they go on the road for Auburn. They got Mississippi State at home, South Carolina, and last but not least, A&M comes to play them. So, yeah, the Tigers, they just have to continue to stay together as a team, and they just have to keep playing well together, cut down on turnovers. Ben Simmons, I think as the season goes on, Ben Simmons will eventually can take over more games, more and more at a time. It seems like he's getting more comfortable playing in front of these huge crowds and in front of all these people, and like people are just chanting his name and they're just yelling at him. So I think that he's definitely getting it together. I think the team is getting it together, and who knows if they can string together a couple of these wins, especially these next two home games. Like I say, they're 12-7. They beat Georgia. They could be 13-7. They beat Oklahoma, which is, I believe that's going to be a nationally televised game. I believe that's on. I believe that game is Wednesday, if I remember correctly. Let me stat check here right quick. Yeah, they play Oklahoma on the 30th. So next Saturday, next week Saturday, they definitely will play Georgia. So that's my gripe on the LSU Tigers basketball team. So in the meantime, make sure y'all follow me on all of my social networks. Twitter and Instagram, it is Marty_Lee, MARDY_Lee, LEE. Make sure you follow me on Snapchat, Marty Manziel, MARDY_MANZIEL. That is where you can find me. You can see what the fuck I'm doing in all of my days, and whenever I do post on Snapchat. And of course, how can I forget? Make sure y'all check out the brand, the Finesse and Sense brand. Finesse and Sense 93. It is coming really, really soon. These hats will be released on Friday. The website and the store will go up on Friday. It's all different types of knit caps, knits. We got the greens, we got the whites, we got the reds, we got the blacks, we got the powder blues. Man, we got it all. And yes, right here on the side, you can put your custom year. Oh, right here. You can put your custom year right here on the side. So it's Finesse and Sense 93 for me. Make sure y'all go to my Twitter profile and you click on the pinned tweet. You can see the preview of this online store. Make sure you follow the online site. So yeah, in the meantime, y'all, make sure y'all like, subscribe, share it, comment, cuss me out, leave your opinions, whatever it is, man. Until next time, y'all.